Post Hill and the Belmont Lions. Horan and Skillbeck go up, and Skillbeck, the big fella, takes it away and gets the first kick of the match as well. Goes out towards a vacant half-forward flank position on the eastern side, southern end of the ground. But Panthers have the numbers across there. Lentini tries to get pushed off the ball by Costello. Belmont work it pretty well back towards the 50, but Maxwell gets it. But standing at the back is Zulix for Bell Post Hill. Just chips the ball short. It's okay. Flakaventu takes the mark inside defensive 50.
They would have their choice of numbers up here this year, wouldn't they? There's that many
Probably,
gone.
that's exactly right. Who's got Shane Limer's number on? We'll see. Well, they just chip the ball around, Bell Post Hill style, just outside the defensive 50.
They might have retired it.
They might have too. Yeah, might be hoping he comes back. Short little kick, goes towards half back. Might have turned over. Lentini comes in. He can't take it with him. Pack develops. The umpire says play on. Comes out the back. Geordie Edwards can't take it. The big fella can't skill back. His handball. Set a task for his teammate. Baker comes through as well. Now, still at half forward for the Belmont Lions. Pretty tough in there. Jack Yates tried to get it out. The umpire will have to come in and ball it up in between wing and half forward on the outer side. As is always tradition here at Myers Reserve. Most of the play on the outer side. Skillbeck gets it down again. Matty James puts a tackle on. Did he hold on a bit longer there? The umpire said no. Play on. Still going hard. The Lions at the back. Can they break free? They get it back towards the big fella who had it, lost it, got it back, and then got the handball away quickly. And they go inside 50. It's a 3-on-3 up there. Watkins comes out. Can he pick it up for Belmont? He can't. He leaves it behind. Needs some support. The Panthers at the back, Welve under pressure, gets the kick around the corner, still inside 50. James has to double back and try and help out, and they might be able to get away now. The ball comes from Hecker, goes out wide. Good mark, Piazza takes the mark on centre wing for the Belmont Lions and plays on straight away, doesn't waste any time. Goes back inside 50, over the head there of Mitch Bowl, and he goes back, but once again, Bell Post still with the numbers. The ball came out quickly. That came from Teakin. They go back towards centre wing again. They can't seem to get it past here, though. That's the problem. And the Lions holding it up again.
Trouble there,
and Skillbeck, has he hatched it? No, the umpire says, okay, 2.5 played, first term. No score as yet in the game.
Prior opportunity there, but the ruckman far side of the ground. We got Skillbeck and Horan doing the ruck work again. Skillbeck gets the ball back towards their goals, but it's now running towards centre wing. They pick the ball up again. It's can't get any clearance out of the middle of the ground. Bell Post Hill and both sides actually applying a fair bit of pressure. The free kick will end up Belmont Lions, and they come back into the middle of the ground. That's a nice looking kick. Mark is taken out there. Watkins comes up and presents and plays on quickly. Goes back to their forward line. Jones is a target, not marked. The ball hits the ground. He stays on his feet. Was taken a little bit high there. Umpire has called it, and a free kick will go to Tyler Jones.
Certainly made sure the umpy saw it.
He did. Yeah. Well, a head-high tackle like that, if there was sufficient force, isn't far from a sender on a report. But I think you're right. I think he did jump back a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And congratulations to Mitch Bowl, too, playing his 50th game. He seems to have been here for a long, long time to play 50. I think he's had a lot of injuries, young Mitch.
He's the Belmont Lions publicity officer, too, he is.
He's just got a message, has he, I think?
Oh, he got a message
this
morning at 5:45.
Stupid moron, Cogsy.
So Jones comes in, kicks a goal. He's allowed for the breeze. It will come back, but not quickly enough, and through for a minor score. So the first score of the afternoon is Belmont Lions, one behind. And they trail Bell Post Hill yet to score. We have just gone 4 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. Caleb Bates is not playing, is he?
Yeah, down here. Just there at half forward.
I was going to say, I think he's playing the ball. But
So playing the huddle at centre half back, Bell Post Hill. They spread now. Welve plays on from full back, goes to the outer side, half back flank position. It's okay. Taking the mark, Fantella in the long sleeves this afternoon. Goes with the right foot kick back into the middle, looking for Fursland. Over the back, Piazza. Bowl handed away quickly. They get it on the up, but they can't get it away, though, from Fursland. Kick off the ground across centre wing. Might be okay. The Lions, can they pick it up? They can. Maxwell got it away quickly. In fact, yeah, it was Maxwell. Now he goes towards Chapman at right half forward. Kick into Jones, wasn't crash hot. Has to help out. Got Bowl next to him. Got a bit of time too. And a bit of space. Goes to an open goal square, but pushes across the face and rolls out of bounds for a boundary throw in left forward pocket for the Belmont Lions. So boundary throw-in is going to be, the big boys are coming down, Skillbeck and Horan. Umpire throws it in, might favour Skillbeck, goes back with a fly to the footy, takes it out of the ruck. And then ball partly smothered. Harrison's handball towards Maxwell. If it sits for him, he's got a couple around him. His kick was smothered. James just inside the 10-metre square goes with a long-ranging right foot kick.
That's a
Might
great
be okay.
kick.
It is a good
great
kick too.
Kick.
And taking the mark there is Luke Mann on centre wing for Belpost Hill. Goes quickly, and they get it out towards Yates, who kept running. Goes from half forward, inside 50. No mark taken by Dan Martin. The Lions repel that attack, go out wide, but Muir just stands there and takes the mark. Centre wing on the outer side comes back in towards centre half forward. Quick lead. No mark taken, and the Lions might be able to break free. The handball over the top towards Maxwell had come from Jack Baker, but they lose it. At centre wing now, James. He goes with a right foot kick out wide, and that's okay. Mann takes the mark. Drives it back inside 50, looking for Baseley. He can't get there first, though, and Bannister did. Now they go back towards Edwards, still inside 50. Left foot kick out wide's okay. They just hold it up. Just take their time now. Bannister's got it. Goes the right foot kick towards centre wing, pretty wide. Oh, just inside the field of play, and we'll have the boundary throw in on centre wing. 6.5 played first term, and it is Belmont Lions 1 behind Belpost Hill, yet to score.
Ball in the ruck contest comes out the back. Picked up Belpost Hill through the contest well, puts the ball back into towards Mann, can't take possession of it, runs through the contest now, going across. It's Belmont with the numbers out there. It's going to be picked up on the far side by Amory. He's got himself into a bit of trouble, and the ball goes over the boundary line to have a throw in.
Lucky it did too. I think he might have been in trouble for holding the ball.
So the ball comes back into the field of play now, and it's Belmont that win the ball from the contest. Go back towards centre wing. A kick wasn't that flash, but it's going to favour Maxwell. He's going to be, well, he's looking for the option to run onto the ball, but it's Tyler Jones that's got it now. Steps back inside, was taken high, but plays on and goes into the goal square. Watkins, good lead up. I knew where the ball was going to fall in, and comes up and takes the mark. So he's inside 50, and has he got the distance in him? We'll find out. It's about 45 he will kick from. So Watkins now steps in, and the 45 he kicks at goal. It's long. It's going to land in the square. Won't be marked. Ball is punched away. Goes back towards the pocket, and Sulix will see it push through for a minor score.
I think we get tricked here because the 50 is 50.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of other grounds.
So it's 2 behind Belmont Lions. Belpost Hill yet to score, with Sulix doing the kicking in. He goes short. Kick will just good enough, and it ends up in the hands of Flacavento. Comes out wider. Bartholomew's ball gets over the top of his head. Picked up now, Belmont. They go back into their forward line. I think that was McCarthy. He's found a teammate, or sorry, he turned the ball over. He went back inside, and the mark has been taken there by Yates. He used to wear 43, didn't he?
Yep.
And the 8 jumper now.
Yep.
Yates now with the ball.
As you said, there's a few jumpers vacant.
Yeah. No rush to get the ball going, but he goes towards McNamara, and he will take the mark. Costello tried to put the spoil on, but couldn't get there. So McNamara's will go sideways to Welve in space and by himself. Can play him if he wants to, and does so now from just back of centre wing. He goes short, kick up, kick wasn't good. Ball turns over. March right plays the tackle. Ball comes out, and a free kick has been given. Going to the Belmont Lions and Manning, Jake Manning.
What was that for?
Holding on to him, I think.
Yeah. So Manning now delivers the ball, comes out wide. McCarthy takes the mark, looks back inside. Bowl. So it's actually not Bowl this time, it's Keane takes the ball and goes quickly towards centre half forward, coming across. Mark taken there by Sulix, and he will be awarded that. Players running past, but he goes short again. Kick was okay. Bartholomew's comes up and takes the mark. So centre wing, and he goes into the forward line. Ball in front. Yates doesn't take the mark. Good work from behind. The ball comes out. Again, the numbers with Chapman there of the Lions. Goes back towards centre wing. Wells stands under it. Can't take the mark. Back of the contest. Kaylee Harrison emerges with the ball. Needs to get the ball out. Not too sure whether that was correct disposal. No. And it wasn't. So free kick will go to Belpost Hill. And Mitchell now with the ball. His kick is short. Leading up, got hands in there. Bartholomew's got the ball out of the contest, kicks the ball back towards the centre half forward position, coming through Chapman. Good pace, kicks the ball quickly back to centre half forward. Jones is there, spoiled by Sulix, front of the contest, picked up Maxwell. went back in and out of trouble. A spoil was made. Maxwell picks it up and goes back towards the goal square. Harrison sits underneath it. He will take the mark, and he gives the handball to Bowl, who will run into the goal square, and he will kick the first goal of the afternoon. And Belmont Lions are 1-2. Bell Post still are yet to score. We have gone 10 minutes. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
It was a really good play by those two boys down there, because they could have easily just both went for the same ball and spoiled it. And Harrison obviously called his teammate out, got it, and then give it over the top. Beautiful football, and 1-2 to nothing. I don't think Belpo still have had it in their forward line.
Once, I think.
Right up there.
Yeah, no.
Maybe just inside 50, but I don't think they've been deep in there yet.
Fast start by the Hawks out at Inverleigh. 3-3-21. They lead North Geelong 1 straight 6. 6 scoring shots already by the Hawks. So back to the middle here at Myers Reserve. It's going to be Horan who gets it down. He did the ruck work there against Keegan. Now Harrison gets it away. Chapman off a step. Goes inside 50, but McNamara comes across.
He read that well.
He did, didn't he? Read the play. Took the mark. Gets it out towards Welv at half-back. Got a bit of time. Gets around a couple too easily there for the Lions' liking. But turns it over. Bannister read it the better. Got the handball out the back to Costello. Thought about the kick. Then went the handball over the top. Set his teammate a task. Oh, he gave it straight up to Matty James, who was looking for the handball forward. He goes backwards in the end. Now they go with a kick towards half-forward. Over the head, though. Bad kicking there, and the Belmont Lions just hold it up again. I think it might be Whitney, is it? The footy. No, it's not. It is Piazza, who goes out wide with the kick. It's okay. Finds a teammate there, Jack Baker. Goes with the right foot kick long from centre wing towards half-forward. There is Whitney, comes out. Can't quite take the mark, though, under pressure from Flacavento. And we'll have a boundary throw in left half-forward for the Lions. So Keegan coming on the ground, replacing Skillbeck in the ruck for Belmont.
He did all right, the big fella, Skillbeck.
And he did. And Horan gets it down this time for Bell Post Hill. But Keane is there for Belmont. Gets the kick around the corner towards
they're
Whitney.
right now. They're right now, the Panthers.
Now Costello. He goes with the ball inside 50. Was that a mark? No, the umpires, yes, it was. Thought he held on to it long enough there. And the short little kick to Welv for Bell Post Hill. Still inside defensive 50. Goes with the kick wide. Tried to create an outnumber, but they just didn't go at the footy. That was the problem.
Go at the football.
And then that was a terrible kick that came back the other way from Manning. Sets a task. Jones put on a tackle that was a bit too long there. The umpire said play on. A couple of Bell Post Hill players run into each other as well. Welv was one of them. The umpire will come in and ball it up right half forward for the Bell Post Hill. For the Belmont Lions.
Couple of hot dogs, mate.
1-2-8 Belmont.
We'll take your money anyway.
It was the canteen.
Thought it was the canteen.
Oh, Grubby working the canteen. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Ball to Harrison from the contest. Goes to the right foot kick. Tried to find Keane at half forward. He's going to be under pressure. He didn't see Fantella coming on the ground, and he's punched him. And that's a free kick to Fantella at left at half back. He goes short. Finds Caleb Baseley. Just holds it up. The co-coach. He chips the ball. Zulix plays on now. From centre wing, goes towards half forward. No mark taken. Yates was coming out. And coming back, helping out the Lions. Had the numbers, have left the footy behind. Can they pick it up now? They can. They get around. They go with a right foot kick towards the middle of the ground. Hecker comes out in front for Bell Post Hill. Handball over the top. Bartholomew's needs to pick it up. Got a bit of time too. And had some support as well through Cal. They go long inside 50. That's a better kick. McNamara a long way down the ground from half back. Takes the mark. At 45 out right on the boundary line. Not a noted goal kicker, Bo McNamara. Spends most of his time at the other end of the ground.
Tell you what, if they do start to lose even more game, might be well to put him up there because he's a damn good mark.
Yeah. He comes in. Right foot kick. Bit skinny, I think. Long skinny. Because it's out of bounds on the full, so Belmont Lions will have the free kick. 1-2-8, they lead. Bell Post Hill yet to score. We've played 14 and a half in the first term.
Manning, the recipient, I think, of the free kick from the umpires. Yes, it is. So from beside the behind post, Manning just looking at some options further afield. He goes to the 50, looking for Bannister. Marker's not taken. It was Piazza actually out there. Ball ends up in the hands of Bell Post Hill, and there's a throw, says the umpire.
And I'll tell you what, don't worry about just says the umpire. That was a 100% throw, one-handed throw.
Kalina's whistle was a grub.
Yep.
So Piazza is the recipient of that free kick from that position on the half-back line. He goes towards centre wing, goes looking for Whitney in front, Flaccavento. Whitney out the back, took 2 grabs, 3 grabs, and has taken the mark. Yes, he looks back inside, has a player there, goes to McCarthy now. I thought he was going to go then, but has waited, and now he goes, and he goes long quickly into the forward line. Watkins out the back, comes up over the top, can't take the mark, try to go back and collect it. It's Belpo still, but get the ball out, goes towards James it was. He couldn't pick it up cleanly. He has the ball now, and he's going to dart out of the contest. Likes to run and carry and kicks the ball back towards centre wing. Yates comes up and presents, can't take the mark. At ground level, Belmont, they pick the ball up. A little kick off the boot was okay. Found McCarthy, and he now goes back into their forward line. Ball in the front. Mark not taken there by Maxwell. It's Whitney. Hands and knees, gets down, got the handball out, goes back towards Watkins. He got the handball back to McKaylee Harrison. Now on the left boot, smart kick going to the pocket, looking for Bowl. Ball runs, it's going to find about, no it's not, he's kept it in the field of play. Tries to go back and collect it, got some teammates not in there to help, but Zulix again this time runs the ball through for another minor score, so it is now 1-3 to the Belmont Lions. Bellpost still yet to score, and the ball comes back in quickly. That kick wasn't that great. Mark has been taken there by Bannister. He goes back into the forward line, and the mark has been taken, and it's going to be, I think, Maxwell with the ball. So he will go back and shoot for goal.
I've never seen Adrian Fantella do that in
Very
my life.
Bellpost, unlike Bellpost.
I've never seen him do that in all my life.
It's amazing though when you're under a bit of perceived pressure.
Yeah,
you know.
I think the perceived
The
pressure is the fact that he
lack of
hasn't got all
control.
those other blokes beside him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Lack of control and lack of support. Yeah.
'Cause it was funny. He had a bloke to the right and a bloke to the left. And as soon as he went to kick it, I thought, oh no, he's going to kick it. You could see what was going to happen.
So they have plenty of opportunities, the Belmont Lions. This is another one for them. Maxwell steps in, kicks it goal. And again, he's going to be offline. Will score. Ball in the goal square. Fantella, he runs it through for another minor score. So 3 of the behinds have been from rush behinds. And it's now 1-4 Belmont Lions. Belpo still yet to score. And we have gone 17 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Let's see if this kick's better from Fantella. He plays on from full-back, goes short. That's better. Finds the target this time. Bartholomew's takes it. Goes back a long way off the mark. He's nearly in the back pocket after taking it between near the half-back flank. He goes now with a right foot kick towards half-back. Skillback back on the ground. Has to go at it. He got a couple of Panthers against him. Can they pick it up? Tackle, the umpire says. Held in. Pack develops on centre wing on the outer side, and we'll have a ball up.
I just think they've got to really kick a couple of goals here, Belmont, because I can tell you, they kicked 5 in a row or something last week, Belpost. They will try and do that, so don't waste your opportunities.
From the ruck contest, comes out the side of the pack. A little bit of pace there from Marnie. Goes inside 50 again over Watkins' head. And Belpost will have the numbers at the back. Zulix sits for him okay. Who runs through defence and goes with a good kick. Finds Miller, who takes the mark open at half-back, can play on. Goes inside with the kick to James, has to sit and wait, should have taken the mark, didn't. Got some support forward of the ball, but he wants to run and carry. Takes a bounce, now he goes long to an open goal square. Getting back there, Belmont do nicely. They've got a couple back there as well. They raffle it, and they can come out wide looking for Manning. Over his head, he'll have to be good at it now. He's got a couple against him. James is one of them. He brought the footy in.
Trouble, I think.
And I think the umpire's letting him go, and now he's going to punce him. There you go, holding the ball. So brought it in. James plays on quickly. Kicks it across centre forward. Fantella. Oh, should have taken that mark and didn't. Now the ball comes towards Costello. He's going to be surrounded. He tries to get the footy out. Fursland comes at it. He can't pick it up. He tries to tap it backwards towards a teammate. Bowl comes in, gets the don't argue from... that was Logan Mitchell. Then he got it to James. He goes long to full forward over the head of a couple. Does it bounce through? No. Touched on the line. 4-1 behind. And the first 4 Belpost still, they are 1 behind. They trail Belmont 1-4-10. And we've played 19 minutes first term.
Whitney in quickly. Ball goes out wide. Mark taken out there. And it is by Baker. So Baker now is outside the defensive 50. Goes back towards centre wing. It's a nice kick. So enables their teammate to run onto the ball and continue now from centre wing. Kicks into the man of mark. That wasn't too flash. It's going to be picked up out there, and it's not too sure who that was out there. Jace,
Marnie, I think.
Marnie was too. Yes, he went back and got it again though. The kick again under pressure. He's turned over and it ends up in the hands of McNamara. Looks back inside. Fantella. Bet you he doesn't make 3 in a row. He's made 2. Where's this one going to go? He's looking for some options. Safety. Oh,
Jeez.
that was borderline too. Mark is okay, and it's been picked up there by Hecker. Goes back out wide, and the mark has been taken, so they run the boundary line now. Handball over the top. Ends up in the hands of Wells, so he's on centre wing now. Goes further along the boundary line. Berserker comes up, and he will take the mark. So they progress nicely to there. This has been their issue. Their next kick into the forward line goes out wide, and again it is too wide and won't stay in, and the ball goes over in front of Yates. So there will be a throw in.
Well, it is their issue.
Forward line.
It is their issue. James has gone in long a couple of times with no one there. He had Unsworth on his outside here he could have used first up. He just got to put it in nicely because you can't kick at the contest.
So ball thrown back in front of the contest. Tapped down by Horan. It's picked up Yates. Fresh air shot at the ball, says the umpire. Free kick goes to the Belmont Lions. Keegan out there that's got the ball. So he's got the ball in the half back line. He goes towards centre wing. Over the back, the ball runs. At the back, it's 12. Read that nicely. His kick going back into the forward line was pretty poor as well. Turned over again, and again, Belmont have the numbers there, so they come back towards centre wing. And this time, McNamara is playing a nice game in the defensive line for Belpost Hill. Takes a mark.
And has got no one to kick it to.
Yeah, there's not much movement there. So he goes long and then down the line. Not too sure who the target will be. Yates comes up from behind. Didn't take the mark. Ends up in the hands there of Edwards. Oh, nice interception work there. Ends up in the hands of Fursland. Can shoot towards goal. And he will hit the post.
Hit the post, Travis.
Two behind Belpost Hill. 1-4 to the Belmont Lions. 22 minutes gone. First quarter. Butlers Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard.
Gee, really needed that one. Against the flow of play. They've had it down there twice, 3 times. A goal then would have been really handy.
So the Lions. The kick in towards Jones is a long way down the ground. Doesn't hit him though. Coming in, Chapman. Dropped the footy in the tackle. The umpire said he certainly did. And it's a free kick to Belpost Hill. Going to come back quickly. And it's going to be Matthew Cowell. He goes short. And it was a good mark in the end. Bannister had come out and had been trying to defend the footy, and Ben Muir was able to shield the space nicely and take the mark, and will shoot from 40 out, 45-degree angle. So Ben Muir comes in. All right, foot kick. Has missed it to the near side. 3-4-1 behind.
We kicked it straight.
He did, straight where he ran.
Yeah.
So 3 behinds, Belpost Hill. Trail Belmont 1-4-10. Butlers Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 22.5 minutes played.
Just hypothetically,
Yeah.
when you've got players that are capable of coming on off the ground,
Yeah, no, don't go there.
why wouldn't you put them forward when
Yeah,
you're struggling?
I
I know you got
No,
rotations
no,
and
no,
you got to swing things around. They've got to have a spell, but gee. Ball comes in quickly. Marcus taken out there, and it's Welsh that comes up. He goes wide and has Edwards. So Edwards now with the ball on a half-back line. He's called a kick down the line. A kick wasn't that good. Keane was there, so he is able to go and try and collect it. He does so at hands and knees. Now over the top they come. Umpire, how they see it. Said he had no prior opportunity. Maybe a good call.
Well, I think he missed the high tackle to start with.
Yeah,
So.
I think he did take it a bit high, but umpire will come in and ball up to take place in between centre wing and the half forward line. Belpost Hill there attacking into the ground. Horan up over the top. Ball comes out the back and it ends up in the hands there of Kerwood, who kicks it back towards centre wing. Man has it now. Just loads up and goes back into their forward line. The tall player is going to beat small one every time when a ball comes in like that. And the mark has been taken out there. I think it's Welsh once again. So Sam Welsh from the half back line. Not too sure where he wants to go, but he's called the play on now. Comes back towards centre wing. Ball out the back. Mark is not taken. Ends up in the hands of Kerwood again. Goes back over the top. Handball wasn't good. Into the James. Now Fantella. Left foot kick was smothered. Ball runs back over the boundary line. And it's going to be a throw in to take place in between centre wing and half forward once again. So umpire throws the ball back in. Horan. Front position. Ball gets out the back. Basely with some time and space. Looks up. Goes long. Goes towards the goal square. Ball runs through the contest again. The speed's required. Yates doesn't have any of that, but it's kicked off the ground and through for another minor score. We'll put it down as a rush. So they've had 4 behinds now, and Belmont Lions are 1-4. 25 minutes gone first quarter. Must be noise siren time.
So the Lions again. Bannister goes long. Doesn't really hit a target. Lentini comes off half back. He can't, half 40, can't pick it up. Handball. Keen, short little kick to Costello. A long way from goal. And there is the siren. Well done, Dale. Good work. And that is quarter time. And it is Bell Post Hill 1-4-10 and Belmont 1-4-10. The 2 goal kickers, Dale. Oh, what's wrong?
Belmont still haven't got a goal yet, Jason, I think.
Oh, sorry. Did I? Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. The four behinds.
That's
Yes.
it.
Who is the goal kicker?
Goal kicker for the day, Mitch Bowl.
Mitch Bowl has
That's
the
it.
one. So it's 1-4-10 to Belmont.
Goal
They
of the
lead,
day.
They lead Bell Post till 4 behinds at quarter time. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second quarter of our matchday live coverage this afternoon between Bell Post Hill and the Belmont Lions. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse.